Dear all, welcome to the playlist of Power Electronics. In this session, I will be discussing about performance parameters of center tapped full wave rectifier. First and foremost thing, I would like to calculate the average output voltage. The average output voltage of a center tapped rectifier, that is given by an equation VDC. VDC is equal to 2 Vm by pi. We already derived. Okay, you can calculate 2 by pi and you will be getting the value as 0.6366. 0.6366 Vm. This is actually the average output voltage of center tapped full wave rectifier. Now I can able to calculate average load current. Average load current, it is represented by IDC. IDC you can calculate, that means you can use the Ohm's law, VDC divided by R. So VDC we already calculated, that is equal to 0.6366 Vm divided by R. So this is the value of IDC. Similarly, I have already derived the expression for RMS output voltage. So RMS voltage. So RMS value of output voltage. So VRMS. VRMS, that is given by Vm by root 2. Vm divided by root 2, that is nothing but 0.707 Vm. 0.707 Vm. So likewise I can able to calculate the RMS current also. RMS current, this is output only. RMS output current. That is IRMS. That is nothing but VRMS divided by R. That is equal to 0.707 Vm divided by R. So that is a value of IRMS. So that is also can be calculated. So you have to calculate these parameters first. Later let us move on the real performance parameters of a center tapped full wave diode rectifier. First of all, let me calculate the rectification ratio or efficiency. That is the fifth one. Rectification ratio. You can call efficiency also. Either rectification ratio or efficiency. So what is the formula for computing rectification ratio? So eta, it is representing by eta. Eta is equal to PDC divided by PAC. PDC divided by PAC. That means average output power divided by RMS power. So that is the ratio of PDC divided by PAC. So PDC means VRMS IRMS. Sorry, PDC is nothing but VDC into IDC. VDC into IDC, where PAC means VRMS into IRMS. VRMS into IRMS. Just now we computed the value of VDC, then IDC, VRMS and IRMS. You have to substitute over there. So if you substitute, I will be getting, how much I will be getting? I will be getting 0.6366 Vm the whole square. 0.6366 Vm the whole square divided by 0.707 Vm the whole square. 0.707 Vm the whole square. I will be getting the answer like this. So again if I solve, Vm and Vm square and Vm square will be getting cancelled. Finally I will be getting 0.81, that is equal to 81%. 81%. So eta is equal to 81%. So this is very important. The rectification ratio of the center tapped full wave rectifier, that is equal to 81%. You can note down this. Next I would like to calculate the form factor. Form factor equation is the ratio of RMS voltage divided by average voltage. So VRMS is nothing but 0.707 Vm, 0.707 Vm, and average voltage is equal to how much? 0.6366 Vm, 0.6366 Vm. So Vm and Vm can be cancelled. Finally, if I compute, I will be getting 1.11. So form factor, that is equal to 1.11. So click and note down this point also. Form factor is equal to 1.11. This is also very important. Now I would like to calculate the ripple factor. Ripple factor, or you can call RF. It is the presence of AC components in DC output, that is called the ripple factor. So you can correlate ripple factor with the form factor. So there is an equation which I already explained. That means you can refer a topic, the performance parameters of a diode rectifier. In that I have derived one expression also. So ripple factor is equal to square root of form factor square minus 1. So what is form factor? We already calculated. Form factor is equal to 1.11 the whole square minus 1. So please calculate. You can use the Cal-C and you can compute the value. So let me know the value of ripple factor. What is the value of ripple factor? So I am getting 0.482. 0.482, or how can I express in terms of percentage? Multiply by 100. So 48.2 percentage. 48.2 percentage. So RF can be written as 0.482, or you can call 48.2 percentage. So this is called ripple factor. This is also very important. The next parameter is transformer utilization factor. We can call TUF. TUF. So what is the formula for computing TUF? It is the ratio of PDC upon Vs into Is. Vs into Is. This is the formula. We have already the value of PDC. So you can able to calculate the PDC. Okay. So PDC is nothing but VDC into IDC. VDC into IDC divided by Vs into Is. Okay. So you can able to substitute the value. That means if you multiply VDC into IDC, what I will be getting? I will be getting 0.6366 the whole square. 0.6366 the whole square divided by, so Vs into Is. So Vs into Is is nothing but it is basically a VA rating, volt ampere rating. So Is you can calculate by using the formula 0.5 Vm divided by R. Okay. Here Is equal to 0.5 Vm divided by R. That is Is. So we can able to calculate the Vs. That means Vs is nothing but root 2 into 0.707 Vm. Vs can be represented as Vs. I will be writing here only. So Vs I will be writing it as root 2 into 0.707 Vm. 0.707 Vm into, so Is I will be writing it as 0.5 Vm by R. Vm by R. Here Vm square is actually missing. I would have written Vm square. If you multiply VDC into IDC, it will be 0.6366 square into Vm square. Here also one Vm is available. Okay. So finally, what I can say, Vm into Vm means Vm square. There is a Vm square at the numerator. So Vm square get cancelled. So finally, what is the value which is remaining? So TUF is equal to 0.81064. You can verify the answer. 0.81064. So if I would like to express in terms of percentage, so I can write it as multiply with 100, 81.064 percentage. So this is the value of transformer utilization factor. This also you can underline, TUF. Next I would like to calculate the peak inverse voltage, PIV. Peak inverse voltage is equal to 2 times of maximum voltage. That means during negative half cycle and during positive half cycle, the voltage that is coming across, whenever diode is reverse biased, there will be voltage, negative voltage that will come across that particular diode. That is called a peak inverse voltage. So peak inverse voltage is equal to 2 times VO. Next I would like to calculate the crest factor. So you can use the formula for crest factor as crest factor, or you can call CF. Equation for crest factor is given by IS peak divided by IS. IS peak by IS. Now what do we mean by IS peak? So how to calculate the IS peak? So IS is equal to VM by R. IS peak is nothing but VM divided by R. That is IS peak. Similarly, IS, what is IS? IS is nothing but 0.707 VM by R. 0.707 VM divided by R. So what you can do right now? Right now you can directly substitute in that equation. Therefore, crest factor is equal to, so IS peak, this is IS peak, VM divided by R whole divided by 0.707 VM by R. So kindly simplify. If you simplify, I will be getting 1 by 0.707. 1 by 0.707, that is nothing but 1.414. So 1.414 means root 2. So crest factor is equal to CF is equal to root 2. So you can underline this point, crest factor of a center tapped full wave rectifier, that is equal to root 2. This will be useful for competitive examination. Assume that I am using a resistive load or lighting load. Okay, so that lighting load is belong to a pure resistive load. So I need to calculate the input power factor. So 10 to 1 input power factor. Assuming that I am using a lighting load or resistive load, so you can use the equation input power factor, that is equal to PAC divided by volt ampere rating. Okay, so PAC you already know, VRMS into IRMS. If you want, you can write VRMS into IRMS divided by, so what is volt ampere rating? We already computed volt ampere rating. VA rating we already computed. That means root 2 VS into IS. Root 2 into VS into IS. That is volt ampere rating. So you can directly substitute. So if I multiply VRMS into IRMS, I will be getting 0.707 the whole square. 0.707 square into VM square divided by root 2 into 0.707 VM into 0.5 VM. Okay, so VM and VM, that is VM square. VM time VM means VM square. VM square and VM square will be getting cancelled. So it will be, the result will be 1. So power factor, input power factor of the center tapped full wave rectifier which is using resistive load, that is equal to 1. So these are the performance parameters of full wave rectifier with center tapped transformer. In this video I have discussed about the performance parameters of center tapped full wave rectifier. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you are having any queries, you can put up in the comment box. Thank you.